I haven't used GoToMeeting to create a session in a long time, but I don't have my usual program installed on in XP. This is version 10. This is your file. Looking at it, of course it's a mess, but that's the reason you posted it and asked for help. The only thing I can't figure out is why this roof plane here is a different pitch from everything else in the plan. I think that's probably a mistake. I'm going to go back to plan view and try to figure that out. I mean, if I thought you had it exactly where you wanted it, that would be different. I'm going to open this dialog box on this roof plane, and it's 612. Okay, what's this one? 612. Okay, normally when you do a house, all the roof planes would be the same pitch. That's not always, but it's pretty common. So those are 6. That pair is 6. There's one that's a different pitch, and I can't figure out why you did that. Yeah, this one's 4. And then this one here is what? I'm just taking inventory. Okay, that one's 1212. Kind of a mixed bag of stuff you got. See, that one's 12 and this one's 6. And I don't know if you noticed it, but this dashed line here is on a layer called, I think in version 10 it was called walls, beams, or something like that. Yeah, see that dashed line disappear? In later versions, they changed the layer name to ceiling break lines, but that's basically what that's showing. We'll do a cross section through there. You can see, yeah, we got different pitches here, and so the ceiling here is being coppered by this roof plane here. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's what you want or what, but I kind of doubt it. And this roof plane here, you can see it's been raised off the plate. See, here's the wall plate, and for some reason you raised that one up. I don't know why you did that, but that's what's been done. And check this pair. Yeah, these are kind of crazy too. See how this one's way off the plate and this one's off the plate. In order to help you, I'd have to know what you originally intended, and just having a plan file doesn't really cut it. I mean, it's certainly a step in the right direction. I'm one of the few people on the planet that probably still has a working version of 9.8. I have version 7, 9.5, and 10, 11, 12, all the way up to the latest X8. Anyway, I'm rereading your email. See if I can figure this out. I can tell you're having trouble, but not what. Nah, I read the rest of your post on Chief Talk, and I don't understand. This obviously doesn't look like it belongs. So I'm just going to fix it up the way I think it ought to be fixed up, okay? And I'll explain a few things to you as I go. Now, it looks like you started creating these roof planes manually. I'm going to delete all the roof planes because they're all goofy. Go to, let's see, yeah, delete objects. And we want to go all floors and roof planes. Might as well, if there's any roof framing, I'm going to delete that as well, because the framing that would exist would be following the existing roof planes, and that framing would be wrong. So, don't want that, don't want roof planes. Okay. Okay, that got them. So now we're just back to the basic boxes that you drew. Sorry if I fumble around a little bit. I'm just not as used to version 10 because I'm working on X8 most of the time, X7 and X8. Okay, so it looks like you had gables on everything, so let's just start this. Oh, you got a gable line there. I'm going to get rid of that. You want a gable here, you open the wall dialog and go to the roof tab and tell it to be full gable, which you did. There's probably a gable here, so that should be okay, and it is full gable wall. Good. You want a gable over here, full gable wall. As I recall, I believe this is a gable. Let's just make it a gable anyway. If I'm wrong, then you can fix it. I'm looking to see, yeah, this and this are probably gable. These are probably gable walls. I'm going to shift select those and make those full gable. Now we'll go over here to roof tools, and I want to make sure that I don't create roof baseline polylines. I never use those. I never did like them. Pitches at 6. The overhang you've set to 24 and 24, so we'll leave that there. Trusses, no bird's mouth. Raise up. Okay, that's the reason those roof planes were raised off the plate 13¼ inches. Okay, that was intentional. I get the idea. So we'll leave that in place, but let's just build the roofs with those settings and see what we get. Doesn't look like we got anything. Maybe I didn't do it right. There we go. Got some roof planes that time. Let's see what this looks like. So all the roof planes in this way would be raised off the plate 13¼ inches because you ordered it. This looks a little better. I don't know how accurate it is. I'm not sure about this. And this should probably be a gable. This sort of thing is easy to fix. If I had a picture of your house or I knew something more about it, I could be more helpful. But like this roof plane here, I'm going to go back to plan view, and this hip plane here, I'm going to get rid of it, and we'll just put a gable there. That's kind of what I intended in the first place. So we'll just put a manual gable there. You just drag these roof polylines, and this dialog here, I never use it. Don't show me again during this session. You know, I've never successfully used that to help myself in a plan. Okay, I'm going to parallel these edges that I unparalleled. Set the overhang to 2. Okay, now this area in here, I'm going to go back to the camera view. These two roof planes, well, come on. These two roof planes here, this one and this one, are so close together. I think what I would do, of course, not knowing what you're supposed to have, but I'm just guessing. So I'm going to delete this and extend. Well, I'll just show you. I'm going to delete this. In version 10, you can't delete and edit roof planes in camera views like you can in some of the later versions. I'm going to straighten that out. I don't want that going inside the house, so drag that outside the house. Get rid of this break. We don't need that. Drag it to the corner. And this roof plane I'm going to delete, and this one I'm going to extend down. Put a break here so that it covers these walls over here. Whoops, it didn't break. It broke, but it didn't break like I'm used to it breaking in later versions, so I have to straighten this back up. I need that parallel to this wall again. Oh, shut up. I'm talking to the software. It gets tiresome some of these automatic messages that it comes up with. I just need that I just need this line here parallel to the wall again. There we go. I got it. Got it to go. We want that set at 2 feet. Now the rest of this, I'm going to put another break in it over here. Will that extend now? No, it won't. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not used to the way version 10 works. I have to put 2 breaks and then create a new line and then drag it over there. Okay. Hadn't changed it radically, but some things to make it easier to do this sort of thing have changed in later versions. We want that at 2 feet. Okay, and then this new ridge that I just created, I'm gonna join it. I'm not sure if this is gonna help or hurt, but it looked like to me that would probably be a good idea. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's see, I need to change. Oh, I guess you can't change the camera type in 10. I've forgotten. With a color on it, it's a little bit harder to see. See what I did there? This roof plane here extends and then wraps down over this way. It may throw off the symmetry a little bit, but I think it looks okay. You might have to find out what this one is and then alter this one. By that, I mean, this one was automatically generated on your settings, and its fascia top is 226 1/4. And this one here, see the fascia tops don't match. So I'm going to copy this value here, that fascia top on this value here, and apply it to this one. You open the roof plane, lock the pitch, and then copy paste the fascia top value in, and then they'll match in the z-axis. And of course you have to rejoin them when you do stuff like that. Wasn't a big change, but now I think that's a better overall construct. And this is probably not going to work. I mean, this is the auto-generated thing, and that's fine as far as it goes, but as a design, I don't particularly like it. This is kind of a shed roof, I think. No, we got a little bit of a hip plane there. But if you wanted to get rid of this and have it be a shed plane, which I think is a slightly better design, we'll go down there here and delete these extraneous roof planes and just extend this one to fit. Now, by that, you can't extend it into the building, but I'm going to drag it over there, reparallel it, and then break it. I'll double click on the break tool and see if that does it. Put a break. It didn't break. I have to do it again. I don't know what that error message is coming up. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. It broke the first time. I just want to wrap around this exterior wall so that it goes this way, then it's outside the exterior wall over here. I think that'll work. Yeah, that work. I like that better, maybe, but you get the idea. And to learn how to manually edit roofs, it just takes patience and time to learn. You make a mistake, then you go back and correct the mistake. Now these rake walls, you probably already know about that. Those are up in the attic level. There are some rake walls here. I'm going to turn the reference display on. Here's a rake wall. There's a rake wall. It looks like all the rake walls are there, but they're not showing in this. And that's usually caused by a roof plane edge intruding too far in. That right there, that's probably where it's happening. I need a move handle right there. There, I got it. I'm going to drag this away from that wall just a little bit. It's snapping back. And that's not it. I'm probably looking at this wrong. Yeah, okay, that end looks all right. So which end am I looking at? It's too bad you can't click on the walls in a camera view. I really like that ability. Okay, now here's a little problem. This roof plane here is extending. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's, there it is. This one is extending into the wall a little bit. So I'm going to break that so that it's not extending into the wall. If it extends into the wall, it'll chop the wall off. I'm going to parallel that up, that edge that I just made. Let's see if that helped. No. I'm going to go to an elevation camera. I think it's these walls that are messed up. Probably looking in the wrong area. Oh, angle snaps is off. That's a bad idea. I just noticed, well, no, angle snap is on. Okay. Yeah, we got a wall polyline here that's kind of a little aberrated, so I'm just going to ignore that error message and fix that, I hope. Yeah, okay. There's another wall polyline that's kind of messed up. I'm going to open up that wall polyline to see what kind of, oh, in version 10 you can't do that. Okay. Can't even find out if it's an attic wall or not. Okay. Well, that sucks. See, where is that? That's directly right above here, probably up here. Yeah, I think it's the wrong wall type. This should be an exterior wall type, and I don't think it is. Yeah, it's interior 6. We need it to be siding 6, I suppose. And the siding part needs to be on the other side. No. How do you, in version 10, how do you flip the layers? Oh, that's right, you have to open the dialog. I remember now. I think you do. No, maybe it's on the general tab. They added it as an icon in later versions. Let's see. Don't align with below because it's facing the wrong way. Can I transform replicate? No, can't do that either. No, that doesn't work. I'm just gonna, okay. How do you get that thing to flip over? No, that wasn't it. Okay, I'm just gonna delete it. It's going the wrong way. And we want a wall here that's facing outward. Boy, it looks like it's acting like angle snaps is off. Yeah, I want that at exactly 90 degrees. And I got the siding facing the right direction this time. And it's sure acting strange. Just trying to get that extended and straight. Okay. Yeah, okay, that filled in. It doesn't look very good, but at least there's not a hole there now. Okay. So, based on my supposition on what this should be, that's how I would do it. You just use the tools that are there to automatically generate the roofs and then manually edit them until they are exactly as you want them. Okay? Thanks for your kind attention. Let's see, now how do I turn this off? Oh, I don't see the controls. I haven't, like as I said, I haven't used GoToMeeting to record one of these in a while.